What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today guys we're going to be continuing how to build Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1 in Minecraft. And hey, would you look at that, we're finally back up to date and in person now. So, when we last left off, it looks like we worked on a lot of the portion of the main building whenever you walk in. In episode 1 we covered the main room and the hallway, and then in the second episode it looked like we covered a lot of like the artist drawing area and stuff like that. For this episode we're going to be moving in the right direction, quite literally, and we're going to be starting off with a hallway right here. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, so to kick things off, we're going to start off by grabbing some oak wood planks, some white terracotta, dark oak doors, and some stripped oak wood. And as stated earlier, we're going to be working on the right side over here. So if we make our way down, we're going to see that there's just a little entrance, and this is kind of where we're just going to start things off. So we're going to start off by breaking down this entire strip of stone bricks, followed by taking out some oak wood, and bear with me, I know this is going to get repetitive, but nonetheless, here we go. Alright, so then we're going to start off by placing 3 oak wood planks just like this, followed by stripped oak wood, go back to the 3 oak planks, stripped oak wood, 3 more oak planks, and finally some stripped oak wood just like this. Now we're going to continue that pattern, but we're actually going to move backwards now. So we're going to grab our 3 oak wood, and if you want to take a look at the screen just to make sure you know what's going on, we go 1, 2, 3, just like this, followed by some stripped oak wood. Now we're going to move back towards where we came from. We're going to place our 3 oak planks, more stripped oak wood, and now you could place a block of choice for the next 3 because we're actually going to be breaking these. There's going to be an entrance, so we don't want to keep these blocks here. That's why I changed to white terracotta, so I don't forget. We're going to place the stripped oak wood, back to 3 oak planks, and just like that, we have this little area complete. Yes, of course, we got to fill everything in, but the basic layout is finished. So I'm going to take away these 3 blocks now. I'm going to grab my oak planks, and I'm just going to fill all of this in. Now, you're more than welcome to fill in underneath the blocks that we just placed as well, right? You could just use your regular oak, which I'm going to do right now. But if you want, you can always leave that empty because you just don't need it. It's just one of those things where if you want to put it, you can have it. If not, that's fine too. Now, I'm going to grab the stripped oak wood, and I'm just going to bring it up to the ceiling level. And if you want to know the ceiling level, it's whatever we've been working with, which is 4 blocks up. And I'm going to do this for all the stripped oak wood. Then once this is done, we're going to grab our white terracotta, and in between all these gaps here, we're going to fill it right up all the way to the top. Alrighty, now I'm going to do that off camera, and once I'm done, I'll be right back. Okay, so now as you can see, I've got all my walls all the way to the top, and now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a few different blocks. We're going to grab some glow ink sacks, some dark oak planks, some glowstone, dark oak slabs, composters, and an oak sign. And pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to add a few details to the inside. We're going to start off by grabbing our dark oak door, and if we come to where we started and we look forward, we're going to go all the way to the end to the left, and in the middle right here, we're going to break these 2 blocks. We're going to place a dark oak door, and there's nothing on the inside, so we're going to just place some oak wood planks just right here. But if you want to turn this into a hide-and-seek map, because I'm not too sure what you guys are going to use this map for, that's actually a perfect hiding spot. As you can see, you can walk in, and you can hide. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our dark oak planks, we're going to replace the block in the bottom corner, as well as the 2 blocks supporting just around it. And then we're going to grab a dark oak slab and put it on top, because the whole point here is, I'm pretty sure I said it in the first 2 episodes, but it's as if the ink is leaking, right? It changes the color of the wood. Alrighty, and then once that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our composters, and right where this pole is right here of the stripped oak wood, we're going to go 1 block in front of it, and we're going to place 3 compactors right on top of each other, just like this. Once that's complete, with the top one, we're going to go over 2, 1, 2, and we're going to place a sign, and we're going to write exit on it. And then once you get to the next level, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just place an arrow, and the point is, as you can see, you just want to have the sign. Alright, well, sorry, signs on the PS5 are kind of hard, but anyways, the point is you want to just have the exit pointing in this direction. And one thing that didn't exist whenever I recorded the first 2 episodes were glowing sacks. So, I'm going to glow the sign. That way it makes it look a little bit better. Once we have that done, we're going to go back to just our original regular oak slabs, and we're going to fill in the entire ceiling. So let's just do that quickly. You can also fill in over top of the entrance we have right here. And then we're going to finish things off by grabbing some glowstone, breaking the block in the middle here, and placing the glowstone just like that. And then we have another little hallway fully complete. Next up, we're going to continue with this entrance. Okay, so now in terms of blocks, we're going to go back to the basic ones that we started with, which is our white terracotta, stripped oakwood, oakwood slabs, and oakwood planks. We're going to start off by just coming down to the entrance right here, and we're going to extend out 3 oakwood planks on each side. Once that's done, we're going to place some stripped oakwood on each end, just like this. Then on the right hand side right here, and as you can see I'm looking at the entrance, not away from it, I'm going to place 3 just like this, followed by some stripped oakwood just on the end. Then I'm going to come to this other block right here, and I'm going to place 3 outwards like this. 1, 2, 3, stripped oakwood, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And if you guys haven't caught on yet, this is essentially going to be a perfect square. So we're going to place our stripped oakwood on the end. We're going to go to the right, which is towards this direction. We're going to place 3 oakwood planks, followed by some stripped oakwood. As you can see, everything lines up. 3 more oakwood planks, followed by some stripped oakwood. Then 3 more planks, followed by 1 more piece of stripped oakwood. And then this, as you can see, it should line up and it should be 3 blocks thick. And this is once again similar to earlier, going to be another entrance or exit, whatever you want to consider it. So I'm just going to break these 3, and I'm going to leave it just like this. Then I'm going to grab my stripped oakwood once again, and I'm going to place 3 on top of each other. And I'm essentially just going to build the walls up like we did earlier. And then once we're done this, we're going to be doing the exact same thing with the white terracotta. We're going to fill in all the gaps and all the holes with the white terracotta. There we go. And now with that complete, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish those walls off camera, as well as I'm going to grab oak planks and I'm going to fill in the entire floor. So once that's done, I'll be right back. Okay, so now with the floor put in and the walls up, we're going to work on the inside. One thing that I already did though is I pre-placed some signs, and I'm going to let you guys read them and you can put them in as well. It just sits on this wall right here, and pretty much all it reads is art department, theater, break room, and ink machine, and you'll see the direction of the arrows. So feel free if you guys want to pause the video and add those signs, but without further ado, I'm going to continue on the inside. So whenever we walk into this room, one of the main things that we actually have to take away is this middle bar right here. So we're going to start off by doing that, and we're just going to make it white concrete, so it's one big wall. Also in the floor, I'm just going to use the oak slabs because when they stack they look the same, but you can also place an oak wood to replace just that entire row. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab 3 oak signs and we're going to place them in this order. We're going to skip a block, place one, and on it we're going to write dreams. Skip the next one. On this middle one we're going to write come. And on the third one, true. So dreams come true. Just like that. Then I'm going to grab the glowing sacks, and we're going to glow the signs as well. Once we're completed that, we're going to grab some dark oak planks, and at the bottom right here, right in between these 2 signs, we're going to replace the block on the floor, as well as the one moving upwards. Then we're going to finish off by grabbing a barrel, and where the sign says true, we're going to place a barrel. You can have it go upwards, you can have it come outwards. I think upwards maybe looks a little bit better, adds a little bit of detail to the wall. Much better. And one last thing to finish off, sorry I forgot this as well, is the dark oak door. And it's going to be the same tactic that we used for that door. So we're going to break out the middle 2 blocks right here. We're going to place the dark oak door. And then on the other side of it, we're going to place, it's block of your choice really, but we're going to place, I guess, 3 full blocks so that nobody can get out. And it's just a hiding area. Because in the game, if I'm not mistaken, it is a locked door. So that's it for this area, and I will be right back once this entire ceiling is filled up. And all we're going to do, grab our oak slabs, and we're just going to fill up the ceiling. Okay, so now with this room almost complete, don't forget we got to grab our dark oak slab to replace that block right above where we had the ink leaking. And then finally, we're going to grab some glowstone, and diagonally across from it, right in the middle, we're going to place a glowstone block. And obviously, that's to light everything up. Now we completely have this entire room finished. Alrighty, now with that, completed, we're going to continue on our little exit that we worked on right here, and similar to the majority of the build, we're going to start off by building the hallway. So we're going to come down here as per usual, we're going to grab our oak wood planks and we're going to count out 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 1 oak wood, count out 3 more oak planks, 1, 2, 3, another stripped oak wood, followed by 3 more oak planks, 1, 2, 3, and stripped oak wood. That's going to be one entire wall. Then on the other side of things, we're going to come out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, stripped oak wood, 1, 2, 3, stripped oak wood, 1, 2, 3, stripped oak wood. Followed by finally, just making sure that we use white terracotta right here to remember, because this will be our stopping point once we're done this entire area, to remember that this is to remain open. We don't want to close this in, we don't want this to be a wall right here. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our stripped oak wood, we're going to place it on all of these blocks to make sure that we're working on the walls properly. So let's do that quickly. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to do the usual. We're going to grab our white terracotta, we're going to fill all these walls in. And on top of that, we're also going to do the floor. So let me fill in the floor, I'm going to fill in these walls, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I have my walls complete, and I still left that little white concrete line there just to remind myself, you know, next episode, we're going to start off there, and I don't want to accidentally fill that in. So we're going to leave it be just like that. So to continue, we're actually going to build one more tiny little room to end things off, and we're going to grab our white terracotta, stripped oak wood, and oak wood planks. We're going to come down here, we're going to come out 3 oak wood planks just like this on each side, followed by some stripped oak wood, and to finish it off, let's connect it with some oak wood planks. Now what I'm going to do is similar to everything else, I'm just going to fill in the floor, then I'm going to fill in the walls, and finally, we're going to go grab a dark oak door, so let's just find one of those, pick block it, we're going to bring it over here, and then right in the middle, we're going to break these 2 blocks, followed by a dark oak door, just like that. Then to end things off for today, we're going to grab our oak wood planks, we're going to fill in this entire row, as well as the little room. So let's do that quickly, and then we'll hit up the outro. Alrighty guys, and just like that, it looks like that's going to conclude everything for today's episode. For anybody that doesn't know just yet, you can go check out the YouTube community, and I've actually posted an opportunity for everybody. So for anyone that wants an opportunity to be on the channel, take part in a video, whether it's a hide and seek, take part in a survival series, or anything like that, do feel free to go check that out, leave a comment below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. But anyway, till next time guys, peace.